Welcome to Bluff Creek Podcast Radio. I am Shresh.
I am Ella.
And today's special guest is Mrs. Windshitl. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Where have you traveled?
Well, I have traveled to quite a few places. Annually, I go to Florida. I've been to Hawaii. I'm going to Mexico on Friday. I've gone to Iceland. I've been to New York City, Washington, D.C., California. Dubai was the other interesting place that I've been.
Interesting.
So, yeah. In Germany when I was younger, I've been to lots of cool places.
Where would you like to travel that you haven't?
Where would I like to travel that I haven't? Where would I like to travel that I haven't? I think I would like to travel a little bit more around Europe. I've only been to Germany, and that was when I was in 10th grade, so I don't really remember it. I would like to go see Sweden and Norway, England, some of those places.
Speaking of 10th grade, where did you go to school?
Oh, that is a great segue. I grew up in Forest Lake, which is about an hour away from here, and I went to school there through 12th grade, and then I went to college at Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter.
When you were younger, did you play any sports or games?
Well, I did not really play any team sports. I tried tennis a little bit and diving a little bit, but I liked to go water skiing and snow skiing and swimming. And what kind of games would we play? We would play Clue. Do you know the game Clue?
Yes. There's a movie too.
Yes, there is a movie too. Yep. So that was kind of it. And then now I just watch my kids play a lot of sports. So it's fun.
What school did you go to when you were our age?
So when I was your age, it was called Forest Lake Elementary School.
Oh. Did you go to the Forest Lake Elementary School, middle school, and high school?
Well, my middle school was called Central Junior High, and then my high school was called Forest Lake High School.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Do you have any memories you're really fond of? Like your favorite memories?
From when I was your age?
Life. Yeah.
From my whole life? Well, of course, getting married and having kids are some favorite memories. Graduating from college is a big deal. The trips that I've taken. When I was your age, I think some of my favorite memories were probably skiing with my family. My dog, we spoke about dogs earlier. I had a dog when I was your age that I just loved, so he's one of my favorite memories. Those are probably my most fond memories.
What was the breed of your dog?
I had a Yorkshire Terrier. Well, he was my fourth dog. I had a couple before him that didn't live as long as he did, so he's the dog I remember the most. And his name was Rascal. He was a little spaz. He ran away a lot and liked chocolate chip cookies and walks.
Since you traveled so much, did you eat any specific foods that you liked?
You know, I'm kind of picky when it comes to food. I think I did not really try anything out of the ordinary in any of those countries. When I was in Dubai, I ate eggs every morning for breakfast, and I ate at Americanized restaurants when I was there. I probably should have gotten outside of my comfort zone a little bit, but I'm a little picky. I like what I like. I'm not very brave about food, I guess. Good question.
What are your favorite hobbies nowadays?
Nowadays, well, I love to do yoga. I go to yoga a couple times a week. I like to volunteer in your teacher's classroom. I like to take walks. I like to play the piano. I like to do puzzles. I've recently finished 2 different 3,000-piece puzzles. So that's a really big hobby of mine.
And again, since you've traveled so much, did you make any friends?
No, when I travel, like in the United States, I always travel with my family, so there's usually between 10 and 18 of us that travel together, and then I don't really make any friends, and when I was in the places overseas, it was such quick trips that I didn't really have a chance to meet anybody.
How long have you been playing piano?
I probably started playing piano when I was about 6.
It's a long time.
A long time. A couple of decades, I would say.
When you were younger, did you ever dream of being a musician?
You know, I thought I know I didn't really dream of being a musician, but I did. I just love to play the piano because I just find it comforting and it calms me down, and I love music, so it's a perfect way to connect with that.
Would you like to play any more instruments?
I would love to play the violin or the harp. Wouldn't the harp be fun? Oh, the harp is so beautiful. Violin for sure, though. I really think that would be something that would be fun to learn.
Have you ever seen a violinist play live or anything like that?
Well, in my church, there is often an orchestra that performs, so I do see that at church quite often, and I have been to Orchestra Hall and seen a performance of an orchestra there. So yeah, I have.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Today's podcast was brought to you by Bluff Creek Podcast Radio, encouraging you to connect with someone new today.